Across the vast, open plains, where the wind sweeps through the grasslands and dust billows beneath powerful hooves, live the wild horses. Here, in a world ruled by strength, courage, and hierarchy, these majestic animals travel in tight-knit herds. But within every herd, there is a constant, defining struggle, the battle for dominance. For wild horses, dominance isn't just about power. It determines who leads the herd, who protects it from predators, who gets first access to food and water, and ultimately, who gets the chance to pass on their bloodline. The stakes are incredibly high. Every challenger knows that victory brings leadership, while defeat can mean exile. This is a story of that struggle, a ritual as old as the plains themselves. Our story begins with a herd moving quietly across the landscape. At the front marches the Stallion, a strong, experienced male who has led this group for several seasons. His muscles ripple under the sun, his mane flows with the wind, and his eyes are constantly scanning for threats. Predators, rival stallions, and changing weather all test his leadership daily. But today, a greater challenge is approaching one from within the horse world itself. A younger stallion has been shadowing the herd for days. He is bold, energetic, and brimming with the eagerness to prove himself. As he watches the herd from a distance, he knows one fundamental truth. To secure a place in this world, he must defeat the dominant stallion. His instincts are pushing him forward. This is his moment to rise. The lead stallion senses the challenger's presence long before the two meet. The air grows thick with tension. The herd becomes restless as the challenger draws closer. The mares, sensing what's to come, begin nudging their foals toward the center of the group. Aware that a confrontation is inevitable, the plains fall eerily quiet, as if nature itself is holding its breath, waiting for the inevitable clash. And then they face each other. The two stallions stand tall, ears pinned back, nostrils flaring. Before any physical contact, they communicate through powerful body language. Stomping hooves, raised heads, and sharp, piercing snorts declare their intentions. This is a ritual as old as the wild herds themselves, a test of wills before the test of strength. Suddenly, the challenger lunges forward. Dust erupts around them as hooves strike the ground like hammers. The dominant stallion responds instantly, charging with equal force. The clash is loud, powerful, and raw. They rear up on their hind legs, striking at each other with heavy forehooves. Their manes whip through the air as their bodies collide with primal strength. It's a breathtaking display of power and agility. For a moment, the challenger gains ground, driving the older stallion back a few steps. But the veteran leader is experienced. He knows the rhythm of battle, the timing, the balance. With a quick, strategic twist, he counters, biting at the challenger's shoulder and forcing him to retreat. This is a chess match of muscle and instinct. But the young stallion does not give up. He charges again, more determined than before. Their hooves scrape and slide, and powerful kicks send clouds of dust swirling around them. Every strike, every movement is a test of their endurance. These battles can last for mere minutes or stretch into exhausting, drawn-out confrontations that push both animals to their absolute limits. The herd watches closely from a safe distance. They know the outcome of this fight will shape their future. If their leader falls, the entire social structure will be thrown into chaos before a new order is established. But if he wins, the challenger must retreat far from the herd, wandering alone until he can gather enough strength to try again someday. The battle intensifies. The stallions rear up once more, their powerful silhouettes towering against the open sky. The challenger lands a solid blow, and for the first time, the dominant stallion stumbles. This single moment fuels the young horse's confidence. He presses his advantage, pushing forward and striking with renewed power. The older stallion responds with a fierce kick of his own, but the strain of the long fight is beginning to show. The heavy, ragged breathing fills the air. Their muscles tremble under the immense physical toll. Yet, Neither is willing to surrender. In the wild, dominance means survival. Dominance means legacy. Finally, the old leader summons his remaining strength for one last, desperate charge. He slams into the challenger with everything he has, teeth bared, hooves striking the ground like thunder. But the challenger holds his ground. He meets the charge head-on, refusing to back down. Their bodies collide with a force that seems to shake the earth beneath them. This is the turning point. The challenger seizes the moment. With a powerful, well-aimed kick, he drives the older stallion backward. The lead stallion hesitates, then falters. That single misstep signals the end. The challenger steps forward, posturing, claiming his victory. The older stallion's energy is spent. He turns away. Accepting defeat, the herd's reaction is immediate. The mares recognize the shift in leadership. The young stallion walks forward proudly, his chest lifted high. He lets out a powerful neigh, announcing his triumph across the plains. As the dust settles around him, it's as if he's wearing a crown of the wild. The defeated stallion walks away slowly, his head low. His time as leader has ended, but his journey is not over. Many former leaders go on to join bachelor herds or roam alone, healing and waiting for another chance at dominance. The wild does not forget strength, and a fallen king can rise again. Meanwhile, the new leader takes on his responsibility. Leadership isn't just about winning a fight. Now, he must guide the herd to water, defend them from danger, and maintain order within the group. He must keep other rival stallions at bay and earn the trust and respect of the mares. Dominance comes with constant challenges. As the days turn into weeks, the new leader proves himself. He guards the herd during storms, stands watch through the night, and reacts swiftly to any sign of predators. His strength brings a new stability to the group. The young stallion transforms from a bold challenger into a confident ruler, shaping the future of his herd with every decision he makes. Across the plains, wild horses continue this ancient ritual of dominance. Each battle tells a story of survival. Each victory or defeat shapes the dynamic of the herd. These fights aren't driven by cruelty. They are a natural and necessary part of wild horse society, ensuring that the strongest and most capable stallions lead. The struggle for dominance is written in every hoof print and echoed in every powerful stride. It is a raw, beautiful reminder that life in the wild is never easy. Strength must be proven, leadership must be earned, and survival must be fought for every single day. Wild horses live by their instincts, guided by the rhythms of nature, and bound by the laws of their herd. And in their world, dominance isn't just a title, it is the very heartbeat of their freedom on the open plains. Thanks for watching. If you were captivated by the raw power of these magnificent animals, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more stories from the wild. See you next time.